Hey, good afternoon, ladies. How are you? Hello. Oh, you're not going to believe it. My mum has gone and caught COVID after 2 years of avoiding it. I don't know how she's managed that, but hey ho. This is so selfish. After 1 week of her being on holiday and me having no childcare, I've now got another week of no childcare because she's got COVID. That's so selfish. I do hope she's not too poorly. Yeah, so 2 years of avoiding it and she's gone and caught it. I can't believe it. Anyway, so I'm just hoping. I've just nipped round and she said she just feels all achy all over, and she's not coughing or anything though. She's just said everything aches and she's not been able to eat anything. She's felt a bit sick. So I've just told her to get honey and lemon down, and she's like, I'm having lots of tea. And I'm like, Mum, honey and lemon, actual water to flush your system. It's weird, isn't it? Mums can give advice, but they don't take it, so yeah, she's isolating now till she feels a bit better. So yeah, I'm lone ranger in it with the kids again. Hey Helen, hey Lee, hey Sasha, hey Karen. So yeah, any tips for telling the mum to keep her feet up? She's like, I can't believe she's caught it after 2 years. It's crazy. So yeah, trying to get her to look after herself now for a while. Anyway, I wanted to pop on because it's Sunday. I've been to Home Bargains. I've got a Home Bargains haul, you do tons of feet masks. But I'm going to put my unique bubbly face mask on. This is the detox one. So this sucks all the bamboo charcoal naturally sucks. So it draws out any sort of toxins and dirt from your skin, exfoliates and pumps some new fresh oxygen in to get your cells rejuvenated and balanced out. So it's a really good all-rounder. Joe's been suffering from, Joe's 12 now, so he's been suffering from a bit of a spot breakout here. And a couple of nights I've put the mask on him. He used to let me video it, but obviously he's at high school now, so I thought that perhaps wasn't a good idea. But it's really doing his skin a world of good. The spots seem to be they don't look as angry now, so it's doing his skin really good. Anyway, the reason I actually wanted to pop on today, I don't know if you've seen any of my posts today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Sapria. So I've posted a few times about it today, and I thought, you know what, you might not actually know what Sapria is or why I'm posting about it. It used to be known as the Unique Foundation. And it's the reason our company was set up. So it's a charity that helps women heal from childhood sexual abuse, which is a horrendously traumatic thing to happen to you at any age, but I can't imagine even worse for children. And it's a horrendous trauma that women carry around with them for the rest of their lives. And our CEO and his wife basically wanted to set up a place where women could go for free to heal from this trauma and start to find some healing from it. And do you know what's weird? A lot of people think the makeup products came, the makeup and the skincare, and a lot of companies, the charity comes as an afterthought, but our company was set up with the sole mission to fund this place where women can heal from childhood sexual abuse. And it came before even any products, before there was even any mascaras or foundations or anything like that, which is just absolutely, oh, can you see this bubbling? Absolute lush. Before there were even any products thought about, it was just, the thought was, how do we create this place that feels safe, for women to come and start that healing journey, and for us to be able to hold their hand and show them that there is hope. And really, as part of being part of this business, part of our mission is not just to give sharing products a whirl and make some extra money for ourselves, but also to raise awareness of this amazing place. Because I would probably guess that some of you watching this right now have been through this and never really spoken to anyone about it. And I would also guess that if you've not been through it, you know someone who has. Let me know in the comments if you know somebody who has been through this. Please give me let me know in the comments, because it's so much more common than you think. And the crazy thing, this is tingling now, can you see the bubbling? The crazy thing is, they did a study. This was quite shocking, I thought. They did like a study on. They put all the women who've been sexually abused as children in a room, and I'll put the video up actually later if I can find it. I think it's like 100 women in a room who'd been sexually abused, and they started to ask them questions like, I think it was something like, have you had a diagnosed mental health condition? And you wanted to see all the hands that went up. Have you ever struggled with drug and alcohol addiction? Loads of hands went up. Have you ever had suicidal thoughts? Loads of hands went up. Have you had problems in relation? Oh, honestly, it was heart-wrenching and gut-wrenching to think that you've suffered through that horrendous trauma as a child, which has then sort of led you down a path or like triggered other like illnesses and like self-destructive habits and self-medicating coping mechanisms to sort of deal with that trauma that you've been holding inside and not knowing what to do with, because you've never sort of dealt with it and opened it up and healed from it. You've carried it around, and that's then kind of triggered other things like self-medication, and that's took you down that maybe drug or alcohol route, or it's affected your mental health, or it's affected every relationship you've ever had with another partner, and had problems being intimate with someone because it triggers you back to that place. And what I really want, that's what I wanted to talk about today, because I just think so many women won't know. I mean, obviously I talk about Unique all the time. Other presenters that do this business talk and share about Unique, but there must be so many women out there that don't know that something like this exists. And we've got so many tools as well. We've got a 5-day retreat that's completely free. So if you or someone else has been affected by this as a child, you can go to this free healing retreat for 5 days, completely free. You've just got to find your travel expenses. And what some people do is get like a Just Giving page set up, like to help fund your flights. Like a friend would do that for you. And it's free. And if that seems too far out and you're just like, I couldn't do the travel, I'm scared to travel on my own, or I'm scared to do that traveling, you can actually access tons of healing resources online. We've got loads and loads now. They've built the website and changed it up. So there's tons and tons of self-help, like techniques and strategies and things, so that you know how to spot your own triggers and how to manage them. And they're starting to widen it up, because they're asking for like survivors to volunteer to do support groups within local areas all across the UK and America. So they're trying to sort of expand throughout different countries with these amazing outreach support groups. So, I mean, that's another way you can get involved, like if you don't, you can get involved by volunteering to run one of these support groups. You can also help just by donating. Like I do like a monthly £5 donation a month, and then when I do orders and stuff for my customers, I get the option to, on the website, they give you an option to round up, like add a pound and things like that. And I do that quite a lot as well. But yeah, it's an amazing, amazing charity. And that's why we do this, like the products and, helping people feel amazing, giving women a bit of a pamper, making the skin look beautiful and young looking and glowy and all that stuff is amazing. But we can't forget why we're doing it. We're doing it, yes, to make people feel beautiful, but we're also doing it to help every survivor of childhood sexual abuse to find hope and healing. So please, if you know someone or you need this yourself, I'm going to pop under the video when I finish. I will pop in the Sapria website, the application to apply for the free 5-day retreat, and also, what was the other thing I was going to put in? I'll put in that video, because I thought that was just so... It hit me, the one of the study that asked people sort of things that had happened afterwards. So, yeah. And if you do want to support, just drop a donate in the comments and I'll ping you the details for how to make a donation if you want to. But have an amazing Sunday. I'm going to go pop on a Home Bargains special foot mask and chill out for 20 minutes, because I've got my 12,000 steps done and I'm feeling like I need a little bit of a pamper. On the news that it's really bad, on the news that my mum's got COVID and I'll have to look after my own kids for a whole another week. That's so selfish, I know. But that's how it is. I'm hoping she'll be all right. She was still talking. She got up to say hi. She just said everything's aching, so I'm hoping she'll be through it in a few days. But yeah, fingers crossed for the mama. Have an amazing Sunday. Whatever you're doing, chill out. Take 5 minutes for a pamper for yourself. This is amazing. It's amazing all round. If anyone does want one of these, give me a shout. I'll add you onto my next order. They are like divine. Right, ladies. Love you loads. I'll try not to kiss my hand or I'll end up with bamboo charcoal everywhere. But have an amazing Sunday. Love you all.